one of the protests that rocked the Nigerian nation in the aftermath of the annulled June 12, 1993 election. The response to the annulment was spontaneous and was simultaneous across the length and breadth of the West African nation. After a decade of military rule, then self-styled military president Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida agreed that it was time to install a democratically elected government in the country. The election date was Saturday, 12th of June 1993, and the voter turnout was massive in apparent hope of having a truly people's president. However, that hope was short-lived when Babangida, in a nationwide broadcast, annulled the election, citing electoral irregularities.
It is true that the presidential election was generally seen to be free, fair, and peaceful. However, there was in fact a huge array of electoral malpractices virtually in all the states of the Federation.
The organized labor, civil society organizations, and other pro-democracy groups did not take it lightly. They formed a united front to insist that the election must be validated. One prominent voice in that struggle was that of Frank Kokori, the then General Secretary of the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG. He led oil workers on a severe national strike which crippled the nation's economic activities in order to mount pressure on the military junta to lift the annulment of the election. The first industrial action in this regard lasted between August 28 and September 7, 1993, while a couple of other actions took place thereafter for the same purpose. On the long run, Babangida gave in to the pressure and announced his decision to step aside with the installation of Chief Ernest Shonekan as leader of the interim national government. Shonekan was eventually voted out of office on November 17, 1993 by General Sani Abacha, who resumed the military junta. All along, Kokori and others sustained the call for the actualization of the June 1993 election. In August 1994, the Abacha government arrested Frank Kokori and incarcerated him for 4 years. An account says Kokori was actually lured out of his hiding by a personal assistant of MKO Abiola, winner of the annulled election. The NUPENG leader was quoted as saying that for the 4 years he spent in jail, his family never received a dime, neither from the union nor from any of its members. He was later released in June 1998 by the government of Abdulsalami Abubakar. Born on Thursday, December 7, 1944 in Warri, present-day Delta State, Frank Kokori was educated at the Urobo College, Warri, between 1959 and 1962. Later, he went to the prestigious Ekubos High School in Lagos and was there between 1963 and 1964. University of Ibadan, Institute of Social Studies in the Netherlands. He worked as tariff clerk with the Electricity Corporation of Nigeria. He also served as a district sales representative of Lever Brothers Nigeria Limited and later became the General Secretary of the National Union of Nigeria Bank Employees. And in 1978, he became the National Secretary, National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG. Shortly before his death on his birthday, December the 7th, Chief Kokori lamented how he had been abandoned despite doing so much for Nigeria. According to report, Kokori died at around 1:30 a.m. at a private hospital in Warri from complications of a kidney-related disease. Oba Adeoye, Arise News, Lagos.